If you guys know Marcelo Garcia and JT Torres, you already know this is going to be incredible. Back in Marcelo's prime, every roll with a visitor was filmed and posted on his website. That is why it's always impressive to see high-level guys like JT visit. They know it's going to be tough, they know a lot of people are going to see it, but they still step on the mat. Let's start right away. Marcelo Garcia using dummy sweep to off-balance JT Torres, and he's finishing with a single leg. That was very nice. It is interesting to see how JT will do against Marcelo in playing guard, because Marcelo is one of the best at passing this reverse de la Hiva, which JT plays a lot. Marcelo's main strategy for passing guards like this is just to force half guard. He's very good at forcing half guard and from there passing. Also, these back steps he does from these positions are so good, so pay attention, maybe he will do it. Marcelo going for a knee push. He's ending up in deep half guard, which JT is using to wrestle up. But Marcelo in a guillotine, let's see. He's trying to sweep with it. Yeah, he got the sweep but lost the position. But this is a very deep knee slice attempt here. And he also has this far side underhook. Pay attention of the head of Marcelo. The positioning of his head. And now he's controlling that far arm of JT, let's see. Yeah, mostly Marcelo is looking for a movement from JT from here. Because he's very like reaction based with his submissions. He's always trying to counter attack and cut the opponent while moving, instead of doing this like steady pressure and finishing JT. So let's see, maybe going for a north-south choke, which he's the best at it. Okay, JT is going into turtle, and I don't think this is a smart strategy for JT, because Marcelo is one of the best at getting the back from these positions. Marcelo trying to control the wrist of JT, let's see. Now trying to get a seatbelt. I think he'll jump over the body of JT and try to get the back, yeah. When Marcelo gets this seatbelt, it is so hard to get rid of him. He's very sticky. And now chair sitting, let's see. He needs to pull JT onto him, yeah. He's getting that bottom hook in, now the top hook with the arm trap. And it is interesting that Marcelo never uses body triangle. He's always trying to capture the hands of the opponent from the back. Like this, straight away trapping that top arm. Let's see, controlling the left wrist of JT, and now he will do one arm choke for sure. Watch how he's also using his head. Basically, he's pushing JT's head into the choke. That is very interesting detail, and it helped me a lot, that detail. Okay, let's see, butterfly guard for Marcelo. JT is choosing to play butterfly guard himself, so let's see. Straight into a guillotine, but I think that was just to scare JT to play supine guard. And now he's forcing half guard. Marcelo Garcia at that time was one of the best at forcing half guard and passing from there. I think it is mainly because he was also very good at playing half guard when he was younger. So he knows exactly what to do because he put so much time playing that guard. And JT has a Kimura, but let's see if he'll manage to do something from here. Marcelo is just waiting on a timing to yank that hand out. Yeah, he's trying to get his elbow line out, you see. But JT is holding that Kimura. Maybe he will need to off-balance Marcelo to the right, something like a John Wayne. But now he cannot because Marcelo is putting his left leg up, you see. So let's see, yeah, he completely lost that position. But he also recovered full guard, so that is also very useful, just to recover your guard with that Kimura. JT playing butterfly guard again. Okay, he's getting an overhook on the right leg of Marcelo. Maybe going for a single leg, yeah, but now he cannot because Marcelo backstepped. It is interesting how Marcelo will use that backstep just so he can create a scramble. And from the scrambles, he's very good at attacking guillotines. JT again playing reverse de la Hiva. Pay attention to the right hand of Marcelo. See gripping that top leg of JT all the time. So it's hard for JT to pummel it or create a momentum, you see. Marcelo is one of the best at like completely shin slicing from here and forcing half guard. Let's see if he'll manage to do it. Yes, he is going for a body lock. Okay, this is getting deeper and deeper. I think this will be pass for Marcelo. Yes, he's completely over the bottom knee of JT, but JT completely recovered. That was amazing off balancing from JT and recovering. Maybe he can even get a omoplata from here. Let's see. But Marcelo is defending. Yeah, he got up. Okay, De La Hiva for JT. Yeah, he really likes this reverse De La Hiva. Going for Kiss of the Dragon. Let's see. Okay, pay attention. Marcelo is very good at getting guillotines from here. Let's see if he'll manage to get it. Okay, yeah, he's going for a guillotine. Yeah, let's see. come on, Marcelo. Okay, this is getting deep. Yeah, this is high elbow guillotine for sure. That was amazing. You see how he will create a scramble and then he will catch you like with a guillotine. It's amazing. Okay, now he's playing butterfly guard. So let's see. Marcelo is one of the best at hand fighting from this position. If you wanna learn how to hand fight, watch Marcelo's old videos of him hand fighting. They're one of the best. And JT is pushing him supine. Marcelo really doesn't like to play supine, but he's mainly trying to get up from this position. Or maybe catch like a quick armbar from here. And JT is putting a lot of pressure on Marcelo. Yeah, Marcelo is just sitting up straight away. Pay attention how he's keeping his chin tucked, so it's hard for JT to get like a flying guillotine or something. That is very interesting to watch. And now again JT is forcing Marcelo into supine. Let's see. Both of the legs of Marcelo are in inside position, so maybe it will be easier for him to get like a single leg X. Let's see. He was looking for a butterfly sweep, I think, with those like grips, but he didn't manage to get it. And now he was trying to get like a guillotine from heisting up, and JT is chasing the back of Marcelo. And he got the body triangle, but it's on his side, and they're on the edge of the mat. So let's see if he'll stick this position. Yeah, it's hard for Marcelo to escape because there is no space for him to escape. Let's see. Yeah, this is a complete back take now. It was hard for Marcelo to continue rolling, you see. So JT didn't let him go to like recenter. Yeah, this is hard. Let's see if he'll manage to escape. Also, Marcelo is very careful when he's defending the back. He's not exploding. He's waiting for a good opportunity to escape, you see. So I've seen him lose a lot of time because he's very careful all the time hand fighting instead of just exploding and wasting energy. And the round ended. So thank you guys for watching.
Maybe that's why like I went so far with the guillotine, because people give more the guillotine. Maybe that's why like I was able to master more the attack in the back and the choke from the back than other things, because people give that to me. So I try in the middle of all that 1,000 of moves, I choose the ones that easy to get and the ones that like people make most of the mistakes, you know what I mean? So I try to make simple to you get the submission, make simple to you be able to finish the match, you know what I mean?
What's an example of a technique that you know, but you say I'm not going to do that, and why?
Let's start from like the arm triangle, you know what I mean? I prefer much more like do like my arms against your neck, then my arms against your neck and your shoulder and your forearm, you know what I mean? I prefer to concentrate my whole energy of my arms on your neck instead to have your arm in between that. Another thing, maybe like a foot lock, you know what I mean? I prefer to have more advantage than have my arms work against your legs. That I believe is your knee or your ankle is gonna be stronger than my hands, you know what I mean? So if I know we have like the leverage, I try to look for a simple position, an easier position, you know what I mean? Not ones that I believe like your legs is stronger than my arms and I have to fight for, you know what I mean? I prefer to use like my strengths against your weakness.